that's a little shook up, to be honest with you, because what we did a moment ago is we launched our regular weekly live session. But what ended up happening, do you need it, Mom? I can try to forward it to you.
No.
There you go. It's coming to your green bubble if you need it. Your green bubble. That's what we call texting around these parts. There we go. What was I going to say? So, yes, hectic morning. Thought we were on track, but there was an update last night, as many of you are probably experiencing today in the iOS system. And when I went on live, there was no photo, there was no picture, there was no anything.
Private.
It says this video is private.
Just for me.
Oh, okay, good. If you're there, please do throw me some love so that I know that we're on the right track here again today. We're going to be looking at things that are on sale from QVC's inventory, and we're using them not to sell you product, but I will give you the item numbers just because you've asked me to do that. But we're going to be talking about styles. Like in the case of this particular ring, this is called a toi et moi design, and it stands for me and you. And it's one of the hottest trends right now in the world of jewelry. So we're going to be exploring that. I'll tell you a little bit about the design, and we've got all kinds of goodies. So because I'm running a little bit behind, and I'm not sure anybody's even been able to find us, Mom. But do you see anybody with us?
I had to get out and come back in.
Oh, okay. All right. You tell me when you're ready. Let's see what we got going on. All right. I want to start with some double halo earrings. These double halo earrings are in yellow diamond. They are gorgeous. I love them because they're just the right size. They're about 1/4 of an inch across, and they really show that beautiful yellow color. They also happen to go really nicely with the toi et moi ring that we're going to be talking about. But this is that very ladylike, very girly look that's so hot right now. They look like a princess, right? If you want to go to QVC.com, they are on sale. They're under $200. They're item number J456466. I know what you're thinking. If they're under $200, they must be somehow less than. They are not. Let me explain what QVC does that no other retailer does in the world. We have not only really strict, I see you guys, woo, really strict.
Yay!
Woo, we're all here. Really strict customer quality assurance, but we also associate with the GIA. What I mean by that is we follow all of their guidelines in our diamonds, whether it be diamonds from the earth or whether it be lab grown diamonds. So yeah, these, in case you joined us late, all of a sudden I see a bunch of you there. I'm so happy you found me. Sorry about that. I really do apologize, but that was just a technical thing. Bummer. But anyway, we've got good things happening here today. This is under $200. They come in yellow, which is yellow gold over sterling silver. They also come in rhodium over sterling silver. You really can't see so much the difference in the metals when you're wearing them. But I will say that if you do love the yellow gold over sterling silver, it does tend to warm up the white diamonds in this a little bit because they're such high quality. So just be aware of that when you pick them up. I actually prefer the yellow. You can see the size here and how beautiful it is. Really, it's going to be great as a primary earring, as a secondary earring. Father's Day is coming. This also could be something that Dad would wear. Last night, after a long day at QVC, Mom and I came home and watched the Phillies game. We had it recorded because we almost made it to the 5th inning before we fell asleep. But as I was watching that game, I'm reminded of so many men that are now wearing diamonds. Diamonds is a big, we're speaking a lot about trends in fashion today. Diamonds, wearing diamonds for men is a huge trend. And so if he has his ears pierced and you know he loves it, adding some color is not a bad idea. Yellow is a color of hope. It's a color of energy. And I love these on. This is, again, an earring that you can wear day into evening. It's going to be that signature piece no matter what your profession. I know it sounds crazy, but a lot of professions will keep you from wearing dangly earrings. And you know who you are. It's like a lot of kindergarten teachers. My sister-in-law's a kindergarten teacher. She's told not to wear real long earrings. There's a lot of nurses that I've heard from that need to wear something a little bit smaller, a little closer to the body. So no matter what your profession, no matter what you happen to be doing for that day, these will work. They could even be your everyday earring if you wanted them to be. They've got a nice long post and a butterfly clutch back on them. And I think they're just so, so very elegant.
I just have to say hi to Cass and Janet and
Oh, you
Lamont.
guys are the best.
Lamont, Lily, I
Lamont?
think is new.
You are? I think so too. Hi.
Welcome.
Welcome, welcome.
Cass
Yes.
is here.
Yeah. The cool thing about this live stream is we are a small but mighty group. So there's several hundred of us. Not everybody can come every time.
Denise.
Not everybody communicates. Denise is here. Hi, Denise.
I'm getting ridiculous because I'm so happy
I
to
know. I'm
see
so
you.
happy you're here.
Oh, it's been
I
such a
thought I
time.
had created a disaster this morning.
Oh,
Anyway, it wasn't my fault, by the way, by the
no,
by.
no.
No, I think it was the upgrade to the iOS system. But anyway, we're here regardless, and we're looking at the Toi et Moi design.
Oh, Jonathan's getting ready for his annual trek to the International Film Festival.
Ooh, Jonathan, how fun is
Yeah,
that?
I,
I bet
I
you
know.
really look forward to that. I took mom to one of the film festival viewings in Minnesota. It was
Oh
down in
my.
uptown Minnesota, probably 35 years ago.
Oh, more than that.
And we had such a wonderful time. I mean, the films are so creative and
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just so fun. Anyway, I loved it. They had it in the viewings were in an old movie theater that just had tons of character where they made the popcorn fresh and the whole thing, and it was just a really fun
And you
fun
took me
day.
out to eat in a place coming from small town Minnesota. I did not expect to see chains and nose rings and funky hair right outside my window.
Mom
I,
was like a
oh,
kid.
oh, I was terrible.
Her
Oh, I loved
jaw
it.
was on the floor and you loved it. We had such a good time.
And
Yeah, the people
somebody,
watching was great, wasn't it?
somebody for Mother's Day was chatting. You forgot this.
No, I
And
didn't.
I heard a young girl say to her friend, "Did you get flowers for your mom for Mother's Day?" And the friend said, "Yup, I went dumpster diving."
Wow. Wow.
I'll never
Okay.
forget it as long as I live.
I bet.
I'm so
Meanwhile, back at
blessed.
the Diamond Show.
Okay, no, we're late. I'm sorry.
That's all right. We're meandering a little bit today.
I don't know. It's
It's
one of
okay.
those days.
I know it really is.
All right, we're
Um,
on. We're on. We got to go like crazy.
okay. I've got to go like crazy. She can
Okay.
meander all she wants. I'm just joking. I love
Uh.
you. So this is a carat in 30, which is big ring, but not overly big. What I really love is the beautiful saturation of color in that vivid yellow diamond. I mean, that is a miracle to me that they're able to create that in a lab. This is not from the earth like the first presentation was. This is diamonds from the lab in our firelight department. QVC has two different diamond homegrown teams, things that have been cultivated and curated by QVC for you. I represent both of them. Affinity is diamonds from the earth. Many of them are smaller pieces because diamonds from the earth are significantly more money. And so we either do really big engagement ring type things, which you'll see, or we pull it back and we do some daintier pieces in that. And lab grown is where we can kind of show off a little bit because we're one of the biggest jewelry stores in the world, even though we don't have any brick and mortar, we can go more directly to the manufacturers and cut out a lot of middlemen. Sometimes we go to miners and we have things designed for you. Sometimes we go to designers that we work with, but we've curated this really great group of people over the years that we trust. And trust is one of the most important things to me in the world of diamonds. I don't feel like it's not like I'm selling CZ or something, which it doesn't really, it's more costumey and it doesn't have a lot of value to it. What we're doing here is life changing for many people. They're getting married, they're having anniversaries. This becomes a part of your family heritage, right? So I take it really seriously that, these are real diamonds. They are chemically, physically, optically diamonds. They have the same chemical composition, the same crystalline structure, but instead of being in the ground for 3.5 billion years on average, they are grown from the seed of a diamond and they grow faster over time. So, because they're more plentiful, they are far less expensive. And more people across the country, across the world, actually have discovered this. And there's been a lot of um, these little pop-up shops that happen online or um, they're just flooding the market and they're not regulated the way that we require our vendors to be vetted. So we have every vendor that works with us has to send all of their diamonds, whether it's Affinity or whether it is Firelight. They have to send them to the Gemological Institute of America, and we make them pay to have the diamonds inspected for you before they're set into jewelry. You honestly would be shocked to see how many other stones are in diamond pieces that are being sold behind jewelry counters or by private parties across the globe. And it's really scary to me. So, as somebody that, really wants to protect you, I want to work as your advocate. If you don't buy from QVC, make sure that you do get things inspected and maybe even go through, the diamond dossier and appraisal thing so that you're protected. You don't want to buy something and find out that half of the stones are CZs in it, or half of them are moissanite, or, God forbid, topaz, which I think would stand out more because it wouldn't have the same kind of sparkle. So,
I
yeah,
may.
protect yourself. You have to buyer beware.
Would you give me the number of the ring you're showing?
Sure, it is J453074.
Oh,
The price on
got
it
it.
is $1,629,
I got it, baby.
which for this size of a ring in a carat 30 and in solid gold is pretty darn great. It's on 2 easy pay of $815. Now, sizes and prices change like sometimes by the hour, but at this airing, that's where they landed. In white, we had, last I checked, which was last night, we had, oh yeah, did I mention? Yeah, it comes in both. In the white gold, we have size 4, 5, 7, and 10. And in the yellow gold, it was size 4 only when I checked. So this is nice because you don't have to wait to have it custom made and sent to you. A lot of times, if you're shopping brick and mortar, um, in a retail store, they might only carry size 7. Most of the time, it's like a really like maybe 7 and 8, something like that, especially when you're talking about the more rare yellow diamond. So these are the diamonds that Marilyn Monroe chose to wear at the premiere of Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. This is the diamond color that Hillary Clinton would wear to big inaugural balls. There are so many celebrities on the red carpet that wear yellow diamonds. It is very much on trend, and the style, super on trend as well. Let me go ahead and show you a few more angles. Sorry about that. Here's the white gold. You've got diamonds down the shoulder as well, but I really like the way this particular trois et moi is done in both pear shapes. A lot of times they'll do like one emerald cut, one pear to show individuality, which is cool. But I like that they're done the same because they look like they're snuggling. I think they look so romantic, these two together. And the way the light plays, it's gorgeous. Fresh as a daisy. So it doesn't really matter which color you get this beautiful style, but you know who you are, which one you favor. So you
Yeah,
could potentially size this. If it is only still available in size 4, you could potentially take it up to a 5. Um, it's always better to take something down than it is to take it up, but that's not saying it couldn't be done. All right. So gorgeous shoulder on this, very graceful ring. I see people commenting, Mom. What do they have to say?
well, they love the ring.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Really a pretty ring.
It is.
And Denise just loves a feature of the QVC diamond purchases that I think you said that
That we have everything inspected?
yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so nice. It's like an extra peace of mind, you know?
Oh, it's really extra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we really, I tell you what, JCK is next week. I can't go, unfortunately. I've got a
Oh,
conflict and I'm on all day on Friday, which I'm looking forward to right in the middle of the show, but what are you gonna do?
I'm
But
gonna miss it too.
everybody's talking about Twa et Moi. Everybody is. Engagement is also really a hot topic this year at JCK. It seems like the jewelers are really focusing. From what I've been talking to a lot of them since I can't go. In fact, I had John DeGangi on the phone last night about midnight. um, and there's like 3 trends that are really kind of appearing that people are wanting to talk about at JCK. They want to talk about bridal, engagement bridal. They want to talk about stacking. Stacking band rings is a huge thing. And of course, they want to talk about what's happening with diamonds from the earth versus lab grown. It's been a volatile market, but I will tell you that in times of economic trouble, or uncertainty is a better word, when things are uncertain what's going on with the world, people invest either in art or in diamonds. And it's diamonds from the earth that historically have held their value better. I never recommend buying a piece of jewelry just for investment purposes, but it's nice to know that if you're vacillating between, do I want to get engaged with the diamond from the earth or do I want to get engaged with a lab grown diamond? The conversation is really more emotional than anything else, but I would want probably a diamond from the earth like this. Now, I just really love this ring. This is one of my favorite rings. So when I saw we had some stock, I'm like, I have to include it. And when I first spied it, it was $7,500. Today, this morning, when I checked on the price of it, and again, they move the prices around, up, down, and in between, but it was $5,249 this morning. This is on the low end of what the average price is for an engagement ring in the USA today. And in most cases, for that price point, you're not getting a carat 82 from the earth or large solitaires like this. When you have bigger solitaires, and this is a fancy shape, fancy cut princess, modified brilliant cut. When you get big solitaires like this, the price goes up exponentially. So to be on the low end, the average, just so you know, is between $5,500 and $7,500 for engagement right now. And love happens no matter what the economy. I can find you something in any budget that will work and make her really happy. But if you wanted a really nice big ring from the earth, this is an awesome choice. It's probably my favorite choice right now in inventory for an affinity diamond from the earth. Gorgeous stuff. HI near colorless, I2 or better clarity. You have the peace of mind of knowing that the GIA inspected it before it was set into jewelry. You've got the large, most of the weight is in the large square shaped modified brilliant cut in the middle. Then you've got a series of brilliant cut round shapes that make the framework. I like that the corners are protected. I have worn this ring. It is smooth as silk. It is really nice. I don't think it's going to catch on what you're wearing. People worry about that with the square shape, but it has to do with the way it's finished. It has to do with the way it was created. And the way these are created protects the corner, but also drops them back so that they're not going to scratch. They're not going to get in the way, I promise you. And then down the shoulder, of course, you've got more gingerbread, more beautiful diamonds. This ring was made by someone that I really respect. And I actually own this ring, only in my center, instead of it being a square shaped princess cut, I chose an amylite. And I did because we were on vacation and I just wanted something different. So I bought an amylite. I would buy diamonds from QVC every day of the week. I love QVC's colored gemstones too, but they didn't have an amylite in inventory. So I had to go somewhere. I had to go somewhere outside. Hmm? What,
Well,
Mom?
you shop QVC because you can trust it.
Right.
matter
Well,
what.
and in fairness to myself, I did buy it from a jeweler that does business with QVC. So I just didn't buy, we didn't have one at Q in an Amylite. So that's why I bought it. But anyway, the point of that is I wear it all the time. It's never caught on a thing. I love it. Now I realize that $5,200 is still $5,200. So I do want you to know that this ring, if you love the style, comes in some smaller sizes. If you look through the inventory, if you do love it, but you just can't swing quite that much, there's two other size, three in all. I look like a Boy Scout doing I'm Michelle, do my best to do my duty for God and my country, to be square and to obey the law of the pack.
Michelle, what did
Why do I know the Cub Scout motto, Mom?
because
Do you
I
remember this?
taught the Cub Scouts
Because you were a Cub Scout leader
at the same time I was a Girl Scout.
and I was going to be in the Cub Scouts. If my brother was going to be in the Cub Scouts, I was going to be
Yeah.
too.
It was
But they made me quit before I became a Weebelo. Unfact.
I did not need two Weeblos.
Every time you pound your hand on the table, it becomes an earthquake.
I'm
Just so you
sorry,
know,
I did
that's
it again. Listen,
it's one of those days. Yeah,
this is the 1.84 Hill engagement ring,
it
correct?
surely is.
What is
Yes,
it priced at now?
5249.99. It was
Oh,
originally
so
7,500.
I had set wow.
Yeah. So it's a very, very good value. That's what I was saying. It's now,
Wow.
before it was at the high end of what people are spending for engagement rings in the US. Today it's at the low end. And that's kind of nuts. Last I checked, the sizing available was 6, 8, 9, and 10. And yes, it could be sized. But again, remember, it's better to get it a little larger and size it down than it is to get it small and try to size it up. Not that it can't be done, but it's going to be easier on you if you do it that way.
Amy's all upset she had to be a brownie.
She was a brownie, was she? Oh,
wanted to
I was
be
a
a
campfire
campfire
girl.
girl.
I was a campfire girl too. I'm a joiner. I was, yeah. But if Spike was going to be, my brother's name was Spike. If he was nickname, if he was going to be a Cub Scout, I was going to be a Cub Scout. And I still remember walking across the rope bridge and making the fire and all of that kind of stuff. Anyway, it was a good time.
Secrets.
Yeah, it was a good time. All right. So a little mystery in the world here today of diamonds, a little sexiness in the morning. It's a beautiful piece. It is a 5-stone band, which could be worn as a very avant-garde wedding band. It's a great right-handed ring. And before you go, oh, I could never afford it, girls, it's $419.99. $400 for black diamonds and white diamonds and a gorgeous band. Bands are the thing. I told you that at the JCK show this year. What everybody's buzzing about is, and even though I'm not going to be there, I'll bring you back the news from the show because I know a couple of guys and girls that I can get the info from, and we've already been chatting. But two easy pay of $210 on this. This the coolest thing about this is the way the black diamonds are set. So let me jump ahead. Do you see how there's a little point here? They literally flip the script on the diamond. You know how a diamond, the table, that flat table is usually up? They turned it over and bezel set it in a setting that's called an inverted setting, which means she's, up in the air. So these are all points that make this kind of rough and ready, that make it kind of um, to me, it's like a bomber jacket, over a sundress. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like a Saturday night boot over the knee. It's just sexy and it's fun and it makes you feel young and it's something different. So if you've been yearning for something different in the world of diamonds, there is a movement towards color and the end of the month, I've got something really special coming out as a today's special value that I actually designed in colors for you. It's from our Firelight program, and you are gonna absolutely love it.
Yes, I
Um,
will.
it's so good. It's very dainty. This is the antithesis of that. The ring that I'm bringing you at the end of June is very pretty, very frilly, very girly. This is like commanding a room. This is that sexy sister that saunters into the room and just commands the attention, right? So if that's who you are or who you want to be, or today you woke up and you're feeling kind of saucy, you know, at $419.99, here's your spicy girlfriend for sure. This is J446094. It came in, and I didn't have time to check the sizing on this one, but last night it was available in size 5 through 10. I'm sorry I have to be so ambiguous about everything today, but the diamond department is like on fire. There is so much business that's being done right now because people do buy diamonds in times of uncertainty. And we happen to be having some really great sales.
Yeah.
And so everybody's just grabbing them. I handpicked these pieces for you because not only are they on sale, but I think that they're really different and really exciting. I mean, I love that trois et moi with the teardrop shape. And if you like these things, again, throw me some thumbs up. If you like what we're doing, by the way, we are not affiliates for QVC. We're not paid to do this, but we do it out of an education for the customer. And because, for selfish reasons, you become like a little marketing study for us, a little microcosm, because you can tell me exactly what you want. So if you want to see more of this kind of thing, please put it in the chat. If you want to see more colors and diamonds, let me know.
Absolutely.
I might not get to respond to everybody, but Mom takes snapshots of all of your comments and I forward them always to the buyers. In fact, if you don't want to, like some people are too timid to post on YouTube, which I don't get, go ahead and post. But if you'd rather send me an email personally, my personal email is hello@youaresolidgold.com. But in the meantime, if you wouldn't mind doing me a favor, subscribe, like and subscribe, and maybe tell a friend about what we do here if they love jewelry the way that you do. We're passionate about it over here. Here's the back. This is fully finished on the back and beautiful. A little FYI, have you seen John in the chat
Not
today?
yet.
Okay, so I mentioned John earlier, John DeGangi, who is a really close personal friend of mine, and I had suggested a while ago that he design a line in platinum for QVC, which he's done. And he was on last night and we were celebrating his success on the way home. He is the designer on this particular piece, but it is in our regular Firelight collection or Affinity collection because it's not in platinum. So yeah, this is before he actually started bringing his own line here. So to have, I mean, his pieces last night were on average about $3,000. They're expensive. He's a really good designer, very well known. But I tell you this out of love because this is in silver, which gets the price down, but you still have that same cachet of owning a John piece.
Janet can't wait to see the TSV.
Oh, it's so good.
I hate to even
I mean,
say
I
that.
know. I can't believe they haven't sent me the
Yeah, I
finished
know.
sample yet. It's
I
so
know.
good. All right, so I got to tell you little hints about it. I'll just tell you kind of a lot about it. It's coming in colors, as I mentioned. It's coming in the three best-selling fancy colors in the world today in
What
diamonds.
is the TSV?
The TSV,
Oh,
which is June, I think it's, let's see, 14th, 24th. I think it's June 24th. Don't hold me to that. I can't remember, but it's in that week. Um,
oh, I can't.
Radiant cut, not overpowering, under
I
$2,000.
don't know what it is either.
And solid gold. I pretty much just described it. Well, I left a few things out because I want you to be surprised. And there's going to be some earrings that you can buy if you want to coordinate. Anywho, I hope you like them. Again, throw us some hearts if you like what you see. Anything you want to see in a future show, I'm all about it. This again is a John piece, but it is just significantly less expensive. And I do love the sass. I think it's sassy. I think it's
I do
fun.
too.
Yeah,
At
it's just
first, I was dumbfounded
it
when I
cou
saw it.
y
And
we
I,
both were, remember? I'm
yeah,
like, "You know what? I don't think I've ever sold an inverted diamond." This is something that was only for those kind of avant-garde designers,
I
the
remember that
designers that are
now.
known to be,
Ooh,
very hip and very of the moment, and this is just different. So, if you want something unique, special, different, and I think that's why we wear our jewelry, for different moods or different styles, and so for those nights that or days that you wanna have something that's more artistic, I think this is great and could also be a wedding band if you choose for $400. Be
yeah.
great. All right, now after this, I'm going to go backwards through the show so that you have an opportunity to see your interesting pieces one more time. Because if I'm thinking about buying something in diamonds, I want to see it at least a couple of times.
Are you going to
So
do the reversible hoops?
right now,
Okay.
the reversible hoops are J458683. Mom is on top of it
Well, they
today.
go so fast, and I didn't want to
I know I'm going fast. I'm
bring up.
sorry.
No, I didn't want to bring up something they can't get.
Oh no, that we're good. These are about a quarter carat. They're reversible. Reversible.
Oh,
So you can wear it with the yellow front. Yes, mama?
Janet, I got to say it before I forget
Sure.
it.
Yeah. What's up with Janet?
She'd love to see a 14 karat band ring with round and emerald or baguettes like the silver one,
Me
but I
too.
want to be able to comfortably close my finger around a half a carat.
Oh, so you want to go up in size. You're talking about the three baguette stone that mama owns, right? That we had on last night. That's such a pretty
Oh,
ring. So she wants it to come up in the carat weight. And
oh,
what
that would
what
be
else?
great.
She wants
With rounds and emeralds or baguettes like the
okay.
silver one, she wants to be able to comfortably close my fingers, maybe
Yeah.
a half a carat.
I've got one in the works for you.
Really?
Yeah, that ring that I found, we altered it a little bit. That has the east-west emerald.
Yep.
Instead of doing 3 baguettes, I wanna do a longer, center stone, just 1 center stone, and then we're putting rounds on
Oh,
either side. And the big debate right now is, and maybe you can weigh in on this, I would love to hear your feedback. I wanted them to leave the shoulders really smooth because I thought that looked really modern and cool, but they're saying that maybe we ought to do additional diamonds, just like pave set diamonds down both of the shoulders. Would you like the pave on that, or would you like it to be smooth? I'm open to either. They're both beautiful. It's just, what I had envisioned for that, because I was on the same track, really.
yes, she'd like to see it, and she's using it for a
Diamonds on the
wedding
shoulder?
band. She's going to
Oh.
use it as a wedding band.
I'll I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind,
How
because that
cool.
means you're gonna
Thank
want it
you.
to be more straight probably,
Thank you.
rather than have a bit of a curve. All right, I'll
She's
work on it.
very happy.
Yay! All right.
All right.
So reversible earrings, meaning you can wear the gold side forward, or you can flip it around and you can wear the silver side. So half and half, like this. So you can either put it in front ways and have one side forward, or you flip it around and you come through the backside. So it's really a neat concept because you only have to take one pair of earrings with you. If you're somebody who's really no muss, no fuss, you like to have one good pair of earrings and you just want to live in them, this is that pair of earrings. They're about 3/4 of an inch from the top to the bottom, so they're not overdone, and they are $194.99 today, under $200. Yay! That's about $100 off of the price that it originally was, and it's on 2 easy pay of $97.30. Again, prices go up and down, so you want to keep an eye on them. If nothing else, if you have an interest in any of these things, get it on your wish list, and see what happens. But 2 easy pays of $83, clearance priced. So just buyer beware. They're never coming back once they're sold again. It's a retiring style. Here you can see that the post is not too long, but it's a Euro style that clicks in and stays in place really well. It's a really cool concept. They were really comfortable. I wore them a day, obviously wore them to the day of the show, and they're just the right size. I just think they're awesome. Well, mom and I get together and we do this with you. Usually not with this much chaos surrounding it.
Oh,
We
oh
usually
yeah.
we do them Mondays at QVC.com at 12:15, and then we come on over here for another look on Wednesday at 10:30. So if you can't make one, come see the other. But I would really appreciate it. Again, we're not affiliates. We do this for you and to gather information so that I know what to tell the buyers that you need. So feel free to put whatever you'd like to into the chat to give me some meat to take to them so that we can make things happen. We're on a roll, guys. It's been really fun, and it's because of you that we have been growing. And I like to think that, well, I know that your feedback has impacted the success of the Diamond program at QVC. So thank
Um,
you.
oh, I had a question. I forgot all about it.
That's because I was chitty chatting.
Well,
The,
no,
the Black Diamond is J446094. It's on 2 easy pay of $210 in sterling silver. Amy did what, Mom?
oh no, it wasn't it. Well, Amy was complaining that I sold all of her things on her little uniform and they all fell off.
That's because she was supposed to sew her own darn beads on her own darn campfire girl vest.
Oh, here we
And
are.
instead,
Sisters,
she had you do
sisters.
it.
There were never sisters.
Right.
I remember driving you to
Oh gosh, we're
cheerlead
having
at
one of
the
these
U of
days.
M
Okay.
5 or 6 times a week.
That is true. J437543 is the Princess Stone Carat 84 Halo engagement ring. I hesitated because I wish they wouldn't put engagement ring in the headline. I mean, of course it could be worn as an engagement ring, but it's not solely that.
I
This
agree.
I would buy this today and wear it on my right
Yep,
hand,
I agree.
but it would make a killer engagement ring.
It would, but
5249.99, 2 easy pay of 262. What were you saying, Mama? It would, but what?
I agree. It's that's really telling everybody if you're not getting engaged, you can't.
Yeah, it's so silly. Buy it and wear it. It's great. It's a
It
great
also
ring.
opens up the sizes.
Ah, yes.
Yep,
Yeah, we make it easy for sure
yep.
in sizing. Now, in this ring, we are a little more limited in sizing. The yellow, when I checked, was size 4 only, but it could be sized if you needed it to be. It would just be extra expense and I think a lot of hassle. What I would do instead is try to steer you towards the white. These are lab grown diamonds. They are grown from the seed of a yellow diamond, and then they grow over time faster than they would in nature. It's kind of like tomatoes in your garden. You know, when you started your garden and you started it from seed? My sister, Amy, who's on the chat, she and her son do flowers a lot in the spring and from seed. And so it doesn't make it any less of a flower if you watch over it when it's grown from a seed of a diamond rather than if it's left to its own demise, right?
Yep.
Now, in the case of Mama Pat and I, demise would be the word because we can't keep anything alive.
I feel plastic flowers. They just fall off.
I finally gave up in the basket outside of my front door and I bought those silk flowers and just stuck them in the dirt. Yes, it's come to that. 1629.99, 2 easy pays
And
of
I got mixed up and
815.
watered them
Yes, she
once.
did water 'em, which was really funny. We're going to end with these great earrings. This is the Affinity Cluster Double Halo earring, which is only $192. You know, Aim, this would be a great earring to go with your ring. You know, the Amy ring that everybody owns. And by the way, we're going to be bringing in a white version that is going to knock your socks off. It's so pretty. I might have to get the white version just so we have matching rings, but not matchy rings, Amy. You can have the yellow for your November birthday, and I'll have the white because I like it. So I might have to do that. But anyway, these are priced at under $200, 3 easy pays of $64. It is always such a pleasure to spend time with you guys. I really enjoy it. Got a little stressed out this morning, but you know what? That's the way life goes. If you if you ever need anything, do reach out at hello@youaresolidgold and know that you are loved, that you will hang out with a couple of schmucks like mom and I as we fuddle through life together, and hopefully we're all on the same page. Do you wanna come on over here and say hi? Or you
Both you and Amy are out of your minds.
what?
Amy said, "Don't admit that crap." And you watered them? Oh my Lord.
Yeah, mom watered them. So are you coming or not coming?
Oh, I don't know. Wait, here.
You look like a beautiful summer sky today.
What?
She does. You want to see?
Makeup is on the lower part of my eyes.
Well, that's kind of hip sometimes too. Then maybe what we should do is get you that black diamond ring.
Okay. Oh my God, why do I go through this?
Why do I go through this? Mama Pat, everybody. Yes. We stayed up until 1 o'clock.
Well,
watching
that's
the
an
baseball
early
game.
night. The night before it was 4 in the morning.
You stop pounding the table.
I'm
Here's
so
what she
tired.
does. Now watch what happens to the people. You're going to make them motion sick. Watch. That's what happens every time you
I
do
thought
that.
it was just me. Oh, I'm sorry. We're so out of it today.
We are, but we'll see you on Monday at 12:15, I hope.
But we had a good time last night watching that show.
We only made it to the 5th inning, so we're watching the rest of the game with our coffee after we say goodbye to you.
The
So,
QVC show last night was really fun.
oh, that was fun. Yeah.
They-
Oh, and speaking of QVC, are we talking about work? I thought we were talking about baseball, but tomorrow, is it tomorrow?
sliding off
What day is today? Wednesday? Is it tomorrow? No, it's Friday. Oh, sorry, we're gonna say goodbye.
Tomorrow's
Friday.
Thursday.
Right, Friday, all day long. QVC2. We've been doing these jewelry events on QVC2.
That's right.
Oh, that's where I got all these great prices. So, yeah, come visit us on QVC2 on Friday.
Which you didn't have time to tell me were much lower than what they had originally been. That's pretty
Well, if you'd have been on time, I could have done that.
You're lucky I'm here.
Bye, everybody. Please do subscribe.
Yeah, we
need your support.
Subscribe to this. We love you all very much.
We
Thank
do.
you.
Thanks again. Have a good
Bye.
day, everyone. Bye.